So coming to the plate, Kyle Primetime. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Kyle Primetime.
Hey, come on, big dog, stay hot.
First delivery to him on the way.
Yep.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
Hernandez is in pursuit. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. He's got over 1,000 RBIs. He's already proved he's a clutch hitter. He knows how to drive in big runs when it counts.
About
so if the situation comes up in this game, I'm looking to watch how he goes to work
the same as me.
Stepping up now, Kyle Primetime. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
Okay. Chavez.
A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. It remains 1-0.
Really?
Welcome back as the Blue Jays look to get their bats going in the 3rd inning. And you can say they've been trying to do that pretty much all year. Entering the day, they rank near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite...
Digging in for his second at-bat, Devin Travis. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The wind-up and the 0-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Primetime is after it. Gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Digging in, Kyle Primetime, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
Ready to deliver. And that misses ball 1.
Your pitch right here, kid. Let's go.
Fastball well outside.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Come on, baby, you're up.
Base hit into right center. Romine rounds 3rd and is digging for the plate. He will score as it's now a 1-run ball game.
Square that up. Nice hit.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Now a throw over to first, and he'll get back in safely.
Come on, one time right here.
Perhaps wisely, another look to first. And he just manages to get his hand in.
Hey, find something you like up there.
Giancarlo Stanton now. Runners on the move for second. Strike taken. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Really forcing the issue with that steal of second. They already had the guy on 3rd, so now 2 runners in scoring position, and there aren't any force outs other than at first. Pretty good chance to drive in a pair right now.
Hey, let her rip, let her rip.
Yeah, now after the stolen base, it looks as though the dugout wants to go ahead and put him on here to keep that double play in order with one away.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move.
Yeah, load
no
him
reason to tempt fate out there.
Torres.
Now
Torres got
For
this.
another chance, Torres,
I believe
as he's
in
got a
Torres.
chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Hit in the air to center field. Moving under it, Davis. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And this will get into the books as a sac fly and an RBI, and we are tied at 2.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
Now at the plate, Justin Smoke.
Right here,
and we'll
baby.
see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. From the stretch. Now both runners are breaking. Strike called. Now
Already
the
there,
out.
bud.
Not in time. And how about that for daring? It's a 2-out double steal.
Pretty unusual decision to swipe third with 2 outs in the inning. It's a big risk, especially with the lefty hitter up there, and the benefit isn't all that great, but he made it work out.
Sure, there is a benefit to it. I'm almost at 60.
He's set. The 0-1. A dive, and he knocks it down. But they'll still manage to get the out on the force, and with
Smoke,
that
you
fine
ain't got
play,
no
the
smoke.
inning comes
Slow.
to an end. So 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left. Last half of the 5th coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Now at the plate, Kyle Primetime. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. He's set and the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there, and it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
Low and away as he misses again. 2-0. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
Hey, 90 feet anyway, kid. Here we go.
The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Here we go now. Come on now. One time.
Line drive to left.
Fall in, fall in.
And the Bombers have it going here as this is also good for extra bases. Throw won't get him.
You've got to applaud the effort there from the left fielder. It just didn't work out as the ball squirts by him, resulting in a double. That's the danger of leaving your feet in the outfield.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time.
Yeah, and he might see another free pass here. If you're going to get beat, it has to be by anybody but this guy.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Ready with the payoff pitch. Boy, not close again. His 3rd walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4.
Smoke,
And now
you're
a
slow.
crucial spot. Bases loaded. 2 men gone. And in next, the switch-hitting power bat of Justin Smoke.
Well, your name is spelled that way.
Good rip on it, huh?
Grounded to the right.
Come on, get here.
Oh, what a stop. What an outstanding play to end the inning.
Slow.
A Another look at the fine play at first that concludes matters here in the inning. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Now batting, Kyle Primetime. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest.
Come on, guys. Get your pitch up there.
He's set. Here it comes. Drilled right back up the middle. Gurriel up the middle. And he's going to beat the offline throw to first as the first baseman couldn't get the foot back in time.
And that's what speed does for you. He made the play, but in the back of his mind, he knew he was dealing with the speedster, so he rushed the throw, and he had more time than he thought, too.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back. Standing in now, Giancarlo Stanton. In there, now the throw. And Jansen's got his man at second. 5 runs, 10 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
Hey, find some green, baby. Find some green.
He won't.
All right, one time, right here.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Well, that two-seam fastball. Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing 7 games in a row. They say to never question the streak.
We are north of the border in Toronto, and the retractable roof is closed for comfort. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series between the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Mark Leiter Jr., a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
You know, Matt, I think this guy really is looking for a redeemer in this one. Went into the 6th inning in this last start, couldn't quite get out of the 6th, ended up taking the loss, and I'm sure that hurt, and he's expecting a lot more out of himself in this start here today.
So digging in now, Kyle Primetime. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
With that, here's a look at the Yankees' starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, it's no secret. They need the big Giancarlo Stanton to turn it around soon. I thought they might get a lot more production out of him this year, but I look at the numbers with runners in scoring.
Rowdy Tellez, the next to bat, comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Lifted in the air to center. Primetime will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Second inning coming up from Toronto. It's the Yankees 2, the Jays nothing. Settling in now, Kyle Primetime. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
From the stretch. Ball 1. On the season, prime time is hitting
Wasn't
over
hitting home runs,
400. Doesn't matter if you're talking about a series of games or a whole career. That's an impressive figure.
His batting average. That this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up. You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Goodrum on at first, nobody out.
Already seen 2 of them.
Come on, baby. See it. Grab it.
2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man.
I don't like it.
Hey, come on now, big dog. Get your pitch.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And that's through for a base hit,
we
making
go.
1 for 2 in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. And as you see right there, this streak will continue as he inches forward up the all-time list.
Hey, not an easy thing to do, D-Row. Think about this. He's in the 30s right now. He's basically gone like 4 weeks when he's gone to bed every night, and he probably sleeps pretty comfortably knowing that he got a base hit in every game.
Oh, man, his dinner tastes better. His wife got prettier. Without question, this is a month he'll never forget.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now this is on the ground at first. We'll see if they can get 2. To second for 1. On to first, and they roll up Grandal. It's a double play.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out, but the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but
so the lineup flips over and digging in. Kyle Primetime. He singled his last time up. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
Count even now at 1-1. Lined into left center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So he's aboard with his second hit of the afternoon so far as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you can see there, he's really had it going into the month of June, currently leading the AL in that department.
Good boy, Judge.
Next will be the designated hitter, Yasmani Grandal. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least. So you know he wants to make up for it right here.
And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And again a throw, and he'll dive back in safely. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Hey, one time, right now. Here we go.
The 0-1 pitch.
All right, hang on. Right here, right
Pitch
here.
is high. The throw is in time as he gets the tag down, and he's out trying to take third.
I noticed he had a big lead there at second. So
I was in there.
Stepping up to the plate, Kyle Primetime. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
and this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
But I'm
and
not
it
in
appears
it.
they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with two gone.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Yasmani Grandal, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Up and in for ball one. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose.
Let's go, kid. One time right here.
Here's the 1-0. 2-0 now.
Putting himself in a pretty bad
Come on,
situation.
Judge is up
now
next.
On 2-0,
Get walked.
and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Let it rip. Let it rip.
The set and the 2-0. Hold hard, but it's foul down the first base side. Voigt, the runner at third. Goodrum over at second. Prime time on at first with 2 down. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2.
Here we go.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH.
Come on.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he
Get
doesn't
walked.
want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Here's the payoff pitch.
Right, you're here, you're here,
And
you're here.
that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I
Atta
can
boy,
see why
Penna.
he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too. And here he is again, still with the bases loaded.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He launched one over the wall back
Here
in
we
the
go,
opening
baby.
frame.
Aaron Judge.
Get your pitch up there.
Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. In
Good
tight
eye,
here with
take
the
it.
first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Looking at his
Hey, you do
lifetime
right here.
numbers,
One time.
Judge carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau.
Stand up,
On
stand
a
up.
line, that's a base hit into left field. In to score, the runner from third. And a relay home. And he'll try to get back.
Come on,
now,
I
but it's
wasn't
not
trying
gonna
to go.
work.
I don't know what even
Hangs him
happened.
out to dry, and that'll end the inning. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Yankees 7, the Jays 4. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kyle Primetime, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
It really doesn't matter what side of the plate this guy bats from. He hits very well. He hits right-handed pitching very well, swinging left-handed, and
Hey, no
swinging
one better.
from the right
Easy
side
right here.
against lefties. The numbers are quite the same. This guy flat out can hit from either side.
No one better. Need you right there.
Now the 1-0 misses for the second ball. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome.
Fastball.
Dan Dero, what are your final thoughts on what we've
Change,
seen?
basically, slider.
Yeah, just non-competitive
Hey, coach, up right
pitches
here.
in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
You know, Dero, one of the
good
things
job.
about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
All right, right here.
A dive, but it's off his glove. To second for 1. So we've got runners at the corners here, 1 away, and up next the switch hitting catcher, Monty Grandal, and the runner back.
Give us no base.
Hey, wait on that thing.
Another look to first, and a dive, but he's back in.
You can't. Come on.
Another throw over, and he has to dive, but he's back in
He
easily.
thrown over this time.
And yet another throw
Wow.
over. Runner back safely.
There, boy. Right guy, right place. Easy here, babe.
First pitch of the at-bat. Pitch misses low. The throw down. The throw
In
pulls him
there.
off the bag.
That's
60.
pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Here we go.
And, oh, he thought that was ball 4, but it's called a strike. 3-1 now.
Intentional walk ball. Get thrown as a strike. Should
And
hit
it looks
it.
as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first. So the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk. And the force play is now in order. So bases are loaded. Nowhere to put him with one away. And that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge.
What in the world was that?
No one better, no one better. Clutch up right here.
First pitch on its way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Ready with the 0-2. And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now. Digging in once again, Giancarlo Stanton. And with every base occupied, a big hit here could really put this one out of reach. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0.
Make something happen for us. Need you.
The set and the 1-0. Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
Hey, see it and drive it up. Come on, big dog.
Here's the 2-0. Swinging, he picks him up, and this should get him out of it. Tellez is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
Yeah. Just a Sunday, this is about to be epic.
Look, I get it rocking like a cradle. I never sold, but I was able to see my partners make thorough bread without the stable, while packing something that make it top spin like dreidels. Ooh, I hung around them shells like April. Oatmeal,